Spike's down here, so it's going to be a touch-and-go play. Picked up on the other side by Dapper as he comes around to see what happens. Beautiful tripwire by Magnum to start it off. And it looks like the defense pays off, but Tens answers back quick.
Yeah, the trade's coming through here as site control is being vied for, and Boaster is in a lot of trouble. Will get taken down by Sick, and Sentinels have pulled away with this control now. The wall going up onto spawn will deny any entry for Fnatic, so we'll get Doma and Durka making their way across to B Heaven. There's no real opportunity to go anywhere else at this point. They're just going to send it with the dash. Durka with a nice opening, but needs 2 more to go. It's going to be difficult to find those. It's now just Doma with the Ghost. Sentinels will be toying with Durka, and in fact, they're just going to finish things off. The opening pistol round will be won by Sentinels.
Give a pause to Sentinel's strategy. Here we go up towards Heaven. It looks like it's going to be the execute on B.
Shazam able to take down Mystic. Magnum, though, below, might be able to get a few here. Good position. Tens with the stats, causing problems. And that, well, Magnum still gets 2 out of that, so still a good advantage here for Fnatic in the 3v2. Time is really on Sentinels now. They've got to plant the spike. You can see Shazam's going to give up that spike there, leaving it up to Dapper. 2 more to find, though, and 10 seconds to get the spike. He doesn't have time to really mess around here. Has to push the issue quite quickly. He's going to just drop or swap out the weapon so he gets more ammo, but he's not in a winnable position here. Fnatic played it very well, and there we go. For Fnatic, they have to respect this. And because of that, Shazam's able to get a backstab, sneaking through ropes. And Tens is going to try to capitalize here. Pulls out the showstopper, looking for those defenders. Oh, he's actually missed both right below him. And that might give an opportunity here for Fnatic to hold on to this A site. They still have Mystic in position on elbow.
Fnatic never dead to rights. You have to realize that. They're here for a reason, and they're ready to play. Trying to pull this one back into their favor now. Magnum with the Spectre versus 2.
Player standing.
Such great movement there from both Sentinels players. Double elevation on the peak. So this double peak should be somewhat impossible for Mystic to deal with. Oh.
Hot foot for Zams, just a tiny bit. He felt it for a second. This is going to be tough. Mystic's going to have a hell of a transfer here. If he does hit it, he might have the angle on one. Viper's Pit is not something they could really put to use in this, but remember, this was one of those rounds that we have guns being picked up here.
1 enemy remaining.
And Fnatic to be able to make use of it.
Yeah, it's down to Mystic. Oh my goodness, Mystic's doing a good job, but Shazam's got the position for the punish. Passively, though. Moving back towards B. Oh, Magnum's going to think exactly what's coming right now.
Oh, yeah.
Boaster with the Sheriff, finds the spike, and now it's just 2 players remaining here for Sentinels. They are in so much trouble, and with Doma here around the corner with the Sheriff. Oh, that was the chance. But still, Sentinels alive in this round.
I just love seeing the good play, Dan. Anybody can win this. The shots people are hitting, the solo one-and-dones and almost getting 2. Zams picks ones up there, but it's Magnum again having a week for himself. Many have said it. They usually do not see this type of pressure, this type of potential out of Magnum.
Sentinels now looking to barrel through B main to find their way into that site. Fnatic are up on B Heaven at the moment, trying to do what they can to defend this. And the suck there on Tens, almost getting him in trouble. Magnum going close. Magnum's in trouble. It's going to find the head of Shazam. No trade able to be had there behind the wall. Sentinel still, though, winning the site, doing the damage they need to. But Magnum still has some site control himself here for Fnatic. Still with the swing and another win from Magnum. How is he causing so many issues here? Sentinels, they're really stuck at the back of the site with not too much space to work with. Nice with Shazam there on the knives, able to take down Magnum finally. The Sentinels are closing the distance, but now it's on Sick to try to save this one. And there comes the play around the poison orb from Boaster. Now the question is, what is the response from Fnatic? You can't really take a loss that early on lying down, but I mean, Tens is going to force the issue, goes through, actually kills himself with a showstopper as well as the Doma. And now it's a 3v3. Magnum's holding on to B Heaven. Sentinels might want to try to reset the situation here, especially after that neural theft. We might see Sentinels slow this one down, but Shazam's still pressing, and he will find the kill as well. So they've cut noise. I think they want Durka to rotate, but in they go through to B main now. After that long delay, Sentinels trying to remove Fnatic from position, but all they have is position right now. Boaster drops down into Dapper. He's got basically no time to plant this spike. Given that it's up here, up the rope, I mean, he might have just enough time here, but they are going to spring on top of it.
Gonna have to peek shoot.
Can Dapper find a way to make this one work? Magnum will put him out of his misery. Oh, and he actually pops the knives as well, Shazam. Oh, over the toxic screen! Shazam's doing damage, takes down Doma, and Six also able to get rid of Mystic from A Heaven. So this is a good effort right now from Sentinels. They're pulling ahead in this one. Fnatic are struggling. It's down to Boaster, and he is not going to be able to deny the plant of the spike. This is a very difficult position for Boaster. Sentinels not with the greatest economy going into this round, but finding a way to make it work. Boaster in this 1v3 needs to be totally on top of every single shot. And Sentinels are disciplined and methodical.
Look at, you hear the jump in the back? Little distraction jumps.
Oh, players are ready on the side to defend. In comes the gravity well as well. That's a perfect timing to slow things down. That very well tees up Shazam for that frag. Fnatic are going to just try to barrel onto the side, but Six still elbow is immovable from that position. And Sentinels, they're going to be pulling ahead on this one. Yeah, very fast push there up a ramp, pressuring A Heaven, taking that away from Sentinels. Boaster actually picking off Zoms here, so they have side control. Oh, Shazam sprays through the poison orb. That's going to slow down the spike plant. Sentinels being held at bay by this poison orb just for the moment. Just enough time to get that planted. Not really any post-plant positioning here for Fnatic. It's going to be a hard hold, but that's a good start there from Magnum indeed.
Nice Viper's Pit. What do they have? Can they throw a cam in there? If it's up, cam's not up for him, so we won't be able to use it just yet. It's kind of have to be the run and gun. Tens does have 2 blast packs and the Judge if he wants to fly in. They find the right corner. The high walls of VALORANT allow you to just kind of draw your cursor down the wall, find the angles, and that's exactly how they find that kill in the Viper's Pit. Now into the site.
Nice start by Doma, though. Oh! 2 quick kills with that Sheriff, and now suddenly Dapper's without any time here. There's no time for him to actually do this one anymore, and they're just trying to get out of there. Dapper's going to at least try to make it hurt, but no, Mystic actually denies Dapper. Is he able to get a headshot with it? That's the question. And refresh those knives. If so, there's a real opportunity here for sure with that Jet. Trying to get that info.
Like it. This is where all those days of watching Shazam in the range doing jumping 360 headshots with knives come into play right here.
Just needs that one frag. Oh! Did as well. The dash comes through. He's going to whiff. Doesn't matter. Oh! In goes Shazam! Finds another. The updraft over the top here as he tries to find the... Oh my God, Shazam! He's making this one work. It's down to Sick now, but there's just so little time here to get this defuse. Sick's going to get the kill, but they're going to make that one truly hurt Shazam. Oh, how does he do it? How does he do it? Yeah, and it might actually be the case here because Fnatic are going to get themselves across, but maybe Sick can deny the plant. There's no time here. There's no time. They've got to try to plant this one. The trade does come through.
Oh, they're going to get it.
Deny Sick, and indeed, with half a second remaining, they pick it up, and now Sentinels have to retake, but they do have this upper position. However, this lurk from Boaster could be everything if he times it correctly. Can't be too quick, can't be too slow.
Oh, Boaster.
It's a delicate dance, and he's going to absolutely nail Shazam. One more player to go, and he can just try to pressure here, and then comes his teammate Doma in for the assist, and then that leaves it on Dapper. Dapper is not looking good from this spot. There's the tap, and Doma finishes him off. Fantastic.
To continue to control these rounds. Isn't shut down, though, as Shazam with one shot there. Durga comes in, takes down Tens. Is it another? Yes!
Durka just truly bloodthirsty there, charging his way forwards. Another dash comes in to try to keep that pace high, taking that B side by force. And Sentinels don't have too much at the moment. They're regrouping, but Sick might be able to find something as these Fnatic players scurry into post-plant positions. Have to get the plant first, though, and Sick is going to try to drop in as Dapper also gets that angle, but it will just be Dapper left standing there now. As Zoms replaces Sick's position, perhaps, up on this high ground. But again, there's so many Fnatic players here. The spike now just being planted. Doma's going to hear everything. Oh, the cam tag comes through, and Zoms will get traded out. Fnatic!
On both sides now, Fnatic is pinched.
Oh my
Mystic
God.
with a great shot onto Shazam as the poison orb comes up.
There's the whip of the showstopper. There might be a few magical elements coming together here for Fnatic, but Zom's backside will shut it down. Doma, I don't know if he's going to have much time here. There's the peak, there's the delay. It's going to be impossible thanks to Dapper's position.
Because they don't think the operator's going to come out of vents. What a play by Sentinels. It is Fnatic in the site already, but here comes TenZ.
Oh, they don't have any idea about TenZ's position. He's going to take down Durka, the trace through from Magnum, but it's up to Shazam. Backside! There's the updraft, pushes forwards. Shazam can't make it work off the second right click. It's up to Dapper and Zoms to hold this one off.
Beautiful shot.
It is, and that leaves Zoms. Zoms' position to spray! It's not good enough. Mystic locks it in for Fnatic. 12 rounds for Fnatic. Mid-control for now, but TenZ's peak could mean a lot. We know what he can do with the Sheriff. And straight into his crosshair goes Boaster. That's a weapon for TenZ. There's no one to really protect that. TenZ doesn't know that, and here comes the push to Fnatic onto that B site. Looking good here to try to recover, but they're still down. In fact, down 2 players. Shazam peels away one more.
Oh my word.
2v3 here for Fnatic. Now just down to Doma. Sentinels looking to bring this one to an overtime, but Doma, maybe he can still deny it. He has the spike. There's the bait, and it's going to work for Sentinels. We're going to overtime here, Rib. Map 1 of this grand finals is overtime.
Boaster looking to get set up here by Doma, but they have to watch 2 positions. They could be in a bad spot as another Nebula goes up, and they're entering B.
Oh, that's a pretty damn good flash, and that's going to be enough to punish TenZ. Mystic will try to swing through, but unfortunately for him and for Doma, they can't make that
30 seconds left.
That defense work out. And Magnum's just got so many players left to deal with.
Magnum.
ICELAND coming
low.
through.
They're going to throw the kitchen sink at him.
Yeah, there's not a lot that is left to be done there for Magnum. And that's Sentinels closing out the first round of overtime. Those are Zuma reactions right there, to be certain. Now Dapper backside here, looking to do what he can to try to hold this one off. He's just going to have to try to delay, try to hold on to the backside control, buy time for his teammates to get here. TenZ is there now, able to help Dapper as that wall goes down. And this is beautiful. Just enough time bought there by that cage. And now Shazam swings in. Sentinels are looking fantastic. And that's it. Sentinels will win map 1 in overtime.